What is up, everybody? How are you doing today? Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get your very own Great One fallow deer. This is going to be an all-inclusive guide. It's going to go over when, where, what to use, and how exactly to get a Great One fallow deer. I'm currently in the middle of my grind. I've had a lot of success, lots of diamonds, several rares, so I have a general idea of what I'm doing here. Just need more numbers, and then sooner or later my Great One will appear, and hopefully yours will too. If you just follow the steps, it's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so let's start off with what you need in order to do this grind efficiently. You'll need the tents DLC, you'll need the tree stands and tripods, and you should also need some sort of 4-8 rifle, but you can fire relatively quickly. You can use the 30-06 Eckers, you can use the M1, you can use the 308, you can use any rifle you want to. You could use the 270. It's entirely up to you. I like to use the 308 as, it is definitely the best with the AR platform. And I also carry the 300 AR because I don't always make the best shots when I'm grinding, and I do not want the fallow deer to run quite as far. And in order to save time, the 300 is by far the best option to do that. And then you will also, like I said, you'll want to be able to set up your tents and tripods. And with the new update from Sunder Proton, and now animals spook within about 200-ish meters of spawning in, you really need to make sure that your tents are placed far enough away that they don't spook the fallow deer. And that is why it is essential to use Tiara as your map of choice. When grinding fallow deer, you can do it on Emerald Coast and Hirschfelden. However, Tiara is much more open, a lot flatter ground, and it's really just an overall easier grind to get that Great One fallow deer. Now let's also talk about where you can find the fallow deer. For those of you who don't know, fallow deer are located on the eastern half of the map. You can find them on this river right here, the northern coast, the southern coast, this little lake right here, this eastern shore, big lake there, and then the inlet lake up here. These are by far the best locations. I think they can be scattered around other places, but those are the areas that I grind. The easiest to see, the easiest to set up tents and tripods, and also the areas with the most fallow deer. How you set up your tents and everything, it's entirely up to you, but those are the areas that I highly recommend using to be as efficient as possible. Alright, so let's take a look at when you should hunt for fallow deer. Their zone times are from 10 to 1300, so usually coming in and set my time usually around 11. 2 hours in game is plenty of time to be able to make a full run, but anywhere from 10:30 to 11 is what I set it for. Make sure that the fallow deer are in their zones that they're supposed to be and not still coming in, which can be a hassle, having to skip zones and then come back. But that is the time frame that I recommend if you want to, again, be as efficient as possible. It's the name of the game with fallow deer grind. Alright, and the last thing that I'd like to do is shoot one of the fallow deer. That way you all can be familiar with their scoring and know, where golds are for rares and diamond is for the big boys. So right down here we have a nice little level 4 fallow deer. We're going to smoke him with the 308. If he would give me a good shot. Hopefully not walking. Preferred if he's not walking. There we go. Bingo. Dead fallow deer. Just like any animal, aim center mass on the front of the body, and you'll hit vital organs every single time. Alright, and here's our fallow deer, 200.05, and the range here is 104.89 for silver, 187.81 for gold, and 249.99, basically 250 for diamond. For fallow deer, you're going to be looking for a level 5 for diamond, weight range of 82 to 100 kilograms. Almost all the larger males are in that weight range, so finding a max weight track really doesn't mean that much, but just something to keep in mind. And then of course for great ones, level 10 fabled. I'm not 100% sure of the weight estimate. I know though that it is much bigger than 100 kilograms. So, with that said, guys, I don't think that there's any more we need to go over. But if you do these things, you should be able to, with enough persistence anyways, find a great one fallow deer. I'm still on the grind, hopeful that I'm going to get one soon. I wish you all the best of luck in your own endeavors. So, with that said, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.